The lives of 50 farmers in the Cascade area of St. Anne have been changed forever. Thanks to the regional Japan-Caribbean Climate Change Partnership, and specifically the local component of this project, demonstrating climate-resilient technologies for enhanced agricultural production and sustainable livelihoods in rural farming communities of St. Anne, these farmers have now strengthened their capacities in sustainable agriculture and water harvesting management. The project collaboratively implemented through the local office of the United Nations Development Programme, the Climate Change Division of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, the Jamaica 4-H clubs, with support from the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, has allowed these farmers to not only learn and execute climate-smart agricultural practices, but also led them to become beneficiaries of gutted sheds, drip irrigation systems, and 1,000-gallon tanks. The farmers not only tell their stories, but speak confidently about how they will be better able to improve crop yields, transfer knowledge, and most importantly, have water at their fingertips, particularly during times of scarce rainfall. President of the Cascade Farmers Association, Derville McLean, noted that before the project's intervention, life was extremely difficult for farmers accessing water.
It was very difficult because we would have to do the journey by using donkeys, and even family members have to assist us in that.
Additionally, yields in crop production have increased. Crops such as cabbage have seen significant growth while reducing the time for reaping.
It has helped us in a significant way, where it has helped to improve and meet our yield in crop. Where first time, for example, cabbage normally takes like 70 to 90 days before reaping, harvesting. And now with the drip irrigation system, we are looking at about 55 to 60 days. So it has helped us significantly.
Of the 50 farmers, 15 were women, one of whom is Samantha Thompson, also a member of the Cascade Farmers Association. She, like the other farmers, have now been empowered with new and transferable climate-smart agricultural skills.
The training was wonderful. I learned a lot that I never experienced for 12 years from I'm doing farming. And to store water, I learned a lot about storing water, how to apply the dripping, how to use the water in dry time, and how to proceed the climate changing. I learned so much. I learned a different type of how to handling storing of water. And I went on to do the laying out of the dripping, and it was a wonderful. On my farm, I'm learning the new way, and it is working out good for me.
Like Derville, Samantha, who plants crops such as cabbage, Irish potato, and pak choy, no longer has to journey to and from the pond, and is also getting better turnaround times on her crops.
I use it because when the dry is in, I use it because it balances the water from me just throwing it on the crop. It's helped me now to store it more, and it's working for me. I don't have to carry water from half mile or 1 mile anymore. I get a better bearing right now, and I get a better bearing, and I get a good produce out of it right now because it helped me not to damage the root of the crop. It helped me to develop it. And we can use it to use it as soil and fertilize our ground if we have that amount of fertilizer to use in that chemical job.
Samantha praises this project, which has emboldened her in her quest to make a better life for herself and other female farmers.
But now as I get this project, and I thank them for it, I appreciate it a lot. And it is helping me, and I hope that many more female like me come and join.
Another farmer and beneficiary, Peter Allen, plants Irish potatoes. From what he learned during sessions at the Farmer Field School at the Denby and Vernon Field 4-H centers in Clarendon, the technology for him has now become like a science.
We can do less acreage when we use the drip. And using the drip is like we can line it out, and every drip at the root of the crop. Wherein if we should use pan and basin or whatever, we could never find enough water to sustain that crop. But the drip will be there dripping timely, and it will be getting the support that it needs from the tank. So I realize that it is a great benefit to me, especially as an old man. I cannot run up and down with pan upon my head from hills and valley. So I can easily go to my drip and turn my hose on and get the water run down. And when I get enough water, I can easily turn it off. So that's another blessing, because if God himself start following, we cannot tell him when to stop. So when it actually that we follow our own rain from the drip, because we turn it on whenever time we need it, and we turn it off when we...
And the issue of climate change has also created a major impact on Peter. He explains how.
How the system will help me in the light of the climate change is because of the climate change why this system implemented to help us as farmers. Because we can see, because of climate change, the amount of crops that we lost. Without the climate change, we could never be able to feed the district, much less the population.
Executive Director of the Jamaica 4-H Clubs, Dr. Ronald Blake, noted that through this partnership with the major stakeholders, the far-reaching effects on youth, women, and farmers will be enormous. Like the farmers, he agrees that in light of the impact of climate change, the lessons learned from the technology will assist them in achieving higher levels of productivity, which is well needed in the agricultural sector.
As an organization and as a major player in the agricultural sector, we are very, very, very much ahead of the game in that we have actually, we are now implementing a lot of lessons learned from this project. So in our centers, where we are encouraging our young people to get in agriculture, we are promoting drip irrigation. We are also promoting rainwater harvesting. And we not only say you can put it in a black tank, because you can do earthed ponds. And you can line them with plastics, and when the water run off, you can collect it, put it in these ponds, and have them available for dry period. So we're really encouraging this in terms of how do we help Jamaican farmers to become a lot more productive. Because one of the biggest problems we're having in this country is the low level of productivity among our farmers. And we see that where we can provide irrigation, we see that it's a big flip, that where irrigation is practiced, we see higher levels of production.
UNDP resident representative in Jamaica, Denise Antonio, is also hopeful that through the work of the Jamaica 4-H clubs, that the farmers of Cascade will use this new opportunity to the benefit of fellow farmers and to Jamaica as a whole.
I think we can thank Jamaica 4-H for the great work that they've done. I encourage the farmers to actually continue to work with Jamaica 4-H and other opportunities that are available to see how they can use the produce that they are farming to be able to supply the markets in Jamaica. I also encourage the young people to continue to learn, not only because it provides an opportunity to help your schools, but also it provides you an opportunity to understand the impact of climate change and how we can contribute to that impact and achieve the SDGs. So I really do encourage them. This is a good opportunity where we ought to share this experience with other communities so that we can be able to scale up the work that has been done.
No doubt these 50 farmers of Cascade St. Anne will be spreading the gospel of climate-smart agriculture. Damian Blake, also of the Cascade Farmers Association, says that they're grateful and happy for the partners' contributions and for the training, and are looking forward to taking these new opportunities to higher heights.
Based on what I heard from the farmers, the drip kit and everything would be beneficial to them. You know, they'll be able to produce normally when they would have to stay back and wait until the rain falls. So in the summer when it is dry, they can go ahead and put in crops. And that will go a long way even in terms of employing unattached youths. And the farmers went on about the training. Everybody coming back talking about climate smart agriculture. And the feeling I got from them, it was very overwhelming. They're very appreciative of what was done. I want to stand here today and thank you on their behalf. Japan Caribbean Climate Change and Partnership, from the people of Japan, UNDP, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Climate Change Division, Jamaica Forage Club, and RADA. I think the farmers are very appreciative, and I want to stand here on their behalf and say thank you.